what really grinds my gears, people? Women who complain about men who miss and hit the toilet seat when they're trying to take a piss. Do you ladies have any idea what kind of calculated precision goes behind us guys being able to make it into the toilet? I mean, you have factors such as inertia, viscosity, arc, pressure, trajectory. I mean, it is such a feat of mathematical precision for us to make it just the sheer thought would probably blow your minds. I mean, especially if you're in a situation where you have to change your plans suddenly like in midstream. You know, like, oh, no, I better shake it to the left or I'm gonna get piss all over my socks. Just the sheer genius necessary to successfully hit the target. And it's even more difficult if, well, you guys out there know how sometimes you sleep on your dick wrong and it comes flying out to different directions. But do women think about all this? No, of course not. They're always like, oh, my God, you're such an animal. Why can't you ever get your piss to go in the toilet and not all over the seat? It's not like they have to use calculus at 3 in the morning with one eye open. Nope, they just flop down on that seat and open the bombing bay door and let it drop. No problems there. That is unless your vagina has lips as stretched out and loose enough to fit around the toilet seat. In which case you might want to keep a wheelbarrow next to the toilet so you don't knock anything over on the way back to bed. People would ask if you got a leash to keep it under control, cause the second you're not looking it might run out the door, and then you'd have to chase your vagina all around the neighborhood trying to get it back in your drawers, hopefully, before your neighbors wake up and see you, cause it would just be embarrassing.
The Order of the Dragon was a chivalric order founded in 1408 by Sigismund of Luxembourg, who later became Holy Roman Emperor. Its primary purpose was to defend Christianity and fight against the Ottoman Empire. However, Vlad III's father, Vlad II, was a member of the Order of the Dragon. As a member, Vlad II received the title of Dracul, which means dragon in Romanian. This title was then inherited by Vlad III, earning him the name Dracula, meaning son of Dracul. The association between the Order of the Dragon and Vlad's bloodline lies in the usage of the dragon symbol and the title Dracula. It is believed that this connection influenced Bram Stoker's famous novel, Dracula, which further popularized the link between the historical figure Vlad the Impaler and the vampire myth. The term Draconian, which emerged in the late 14th century, was a reference title bestowed upon the activities surrounding the region of Moldavia. These activities revolved around the bloodline of Vladimir Tepes' family, who were esteemed members of an ancient order known as the Order of the Dragon. This order consisted of guardians or knights who were entrusted with the protection of sacred relics. Their primary duty was to safeguard the northern gate of the Amorites, a mountain pass that served as a passage into the Holy Lands from the north. It is worth noting that this gate was believed to have been the site of a momentous ancient battle. In an ancient era, a formidable threat loomed in the form of Tiamat, that old dragon and a symbolic embodiment of evil. Her armies posed a grave danger to humanity as they sought to invade and wage war against mankind. Thankfully, Tiamat was eventually defeated and banished into the depths of the bottomless pit for a millennium. As a result, her Magagite forces were driven from the lands and forced northward, their retreat sealed behind the impenetrable Black Gate of the Jinn. To ensure the continued security of this seal, the descendants of the sages who had initially imprisoned Tiamat were appointed as guardians. One such descendant was Vlad Tepes. These are the reasons behind his era, and describing what was at that time was referred to as Draconian, similar to how things during the time around 1130 to 1185 AD were referred to as Arthurian because of its association to King Arthur. This is also the reason I do not call these lizard alien species from Orion Draconians. I do not see any association between the two though.